Look how pretty that shade is. Ooh, I love it. So here are lots of swatches. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I would say just kind of like random favorites and stuff I always love, like sparkly, shimmery look on the eyes, kind of pinky, neutral shades, and yeah, mostly all affordable stuff, so that's fun. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore, get ready with me's, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to it. Okay, so a few things for eyes. So a palette, Alter Ego sent me their new palette. This is the Sakura palette. It's beautiful. I love the packaging on it. The color story is really gorgeous. I mean, if you like green shades, these are beautiful. I do have a reel and a TikTok doing a look, and I kind of use some of the greens, which is a little bit out of my comfort zone, like the minty shades. And they're beautiful, but main shades that I have been reaching for are the neutrals because I'm just kind of a neutral shadow gal. That's what I wear the most. So this shade right here, love it. It's this beautiful, just kind of soft, pinky neutral. And then I have this one on and this one on in my crease and kind of outer corner. I have a little bit of this in my outer corner, and then this is the star of the show. I love this, and then I have a little bit of this kind of on the outer, not very outer corner, but just kind of to blend that really sparkly shade. Let me try to get all of these swatched for you. I really like the formula on these shadows. The mattes are like a soft, kind of silky formula, but they're pigmented. So they don't take all that. Look how pretty that shade is. Ooh, that one right there. Ooh, I love that. That's gorgeous. So they really don't take a lot of building up. So even though they are that kind of silky texture and formula, they have good pigmentation to them. So gorgeous. I love these sparkly shades. Those are gorgeous. So yeah, I mainly have this on the inner part of my lid, but I have it layered over something else, and then I have something else with it on the inner corners of my eyes, so I'll share those in a second. But I do have these on my eyes. I think they're stunning. There are the mattes, gorgeous. So if you kind of like blushy, kind of taupey neutrals, these are more on the kind of cool toned cement taupe blushy side. I think you'd really like this palette, which really, I mean, I love blushy shades, but I'm not so much into the kind of cool tone cementy neutrals, but I really like these. Let's swatch this one just for fun. That's gorgeous. So yeah, this palette is so fun, great quality, love the packaging. It's a good one. And then this guy from Ofra, this is beautiful. The Moira Total Match Duo Shadow in 02 Peaches and Cream. So it's a two-sided product. It has a doe foot applicator on each side. So one side is a beautiful matte. Let me see if I can kind of like swatch it and then sort of like blend it out so you can kind of see it that way. I don't know if that'll be helpful, but let's just see. Let's do like all the swatch situations. I'll try to layer it for you on one of them. Like, let's just try to show you all the scenarios. So you've got the matte shade on one side and then the more kind of metallic shade on the other. This is so pretty. And I feel like it's not swatching as well as it performs on the eyes. It's one of those situations. It's sparkly. So if you like sparkly, I think you will very much like this. I am all about a beautiful sparkly shadow, so I love it. And I have used it, I mainly use it with a brush. Like I just get more precision of like being able to get to my eye with a brush is the main reason I use a brush a lot. So here are lots of swatches. So there they are, full on, gorgeous. There they are kind of more lightly and blended out, lightly applied and blended out. Beautiful. See how you can kind of make it a little bit more subtle, but it still just catches the light so beautifully. Ooh, I love it. And then there they are layered together. So it's this gorgeous peachy, sort of sparkly shadow situation. So, I mean, you have to like sparkle, which I love sparkle on the eyes. I love it. I think it's fun. I think it catches the light. It makes me smile. It just makes me happy. So yeah. Now full on, the metallic base comes out more. Whereas when you kind of blend it out, more of that shimmer and it's very micro shimmer. But that kind of like light catching, shimmery situation comes out more. So hopefully that makes sense. It's good, it's affordable, I love it. And long wearing too. Those swatches are not easy to remove. And then I've mentioned this multiple times on my channel. This is from Amazon. I think it's from, yeah, Etude House, and it's one of their tier eyeliners. I'll list it and link it for you. But I just stinking love this thing. I think it's beautiful. I have it on the inner corners of my eyes right now. I use it on my lids. You can use it as a liner, but I mean, I use it like as a shadow. So you just can get really good precision with it, having this little tiny applicator like this. So let's just put a little bit on so you can see it. But it's so beautiful and light catching and sparkly. Once again, you have to like sparkle to like this because that's sparkly and it's beautiful. It's so pretty. It catches the light. It's kind of got like a peachy champagne undertone kind of base to it, and then just a lot of sparkle. Just a lot of good sparkle. But I like that you've got the precision of the tiny applicator. It's kind of that more liquid formula that's easy to work with so you don't get shimmer everywhere. You can just get that precision and just kind of tap it right where you want it. And then it's nice and long wearing. It's just a great product. So I love it. I've mentioned it multiple times on my channel and I still love it. It's great. Now, if you want a bright cheek color, I'm still just loving that. Like really very minimal bronzer or no bronzer and just a bright cheek. I'm still loving that. If you're looking for that, this is so good and very bright and very pigmented. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint, and this is in the shade Coralicious. Coralicious. This reminds me of the Hard Candy ones. Hard Candy has ones like this. Is that right? I don't know. But it has an applicator that looks like this on it, kind of that doe foot situation. And then you can kind of like, you know, get good precision with it. So I just kind of tap it on my cheeks with this applicator, and then I use a small stipple brush to blend it out. Look how bright and pigmented that is. It packs a punch. It really packs a punch, but it blends well. I mean, I find that when I use a small stipple brush with it, it really blends very well. And I think it looks nice on the skin and it wears well. So I have it on today. It's just beautiful. I feel like in a swatch, it doesn't look as nice as it does on the cheeks. But yeah, just use very little. You don't need a lot of product. It's one of those that just does not need very much. And then I like to stipple it on. So I don't go buffing it because I feel like that can kind of get, it can, you know, anytime I use a cream or a liquid sort of blush, I prefer to tap it. I just find that I get better blend with that. I don't disturb my makeup underneath. You know, all those things. So I like to kind of stipple it on with that small stipple brush and kind of tap it. And then there it is. It's beautiful. I would say overall like a satin finish to it. It doesn't have like glitter or shimmer, but it's not flat matte either. It has a little bit of like a glow on the skin that's really pretty. And color-wise, I would say it's kind of a bright reddish coral. That's how I would describe it. Pinky reddish coral, but it's got quite a bit of orange to it. It's just fun. It's beautiful. It's pigmented. It's affordable. And then lips were just kind of an afterthought, just sort of would throw on something. So mainly wore the Essence 8 Hour Matte Waterproof Lip Liner in Rosy Nude, and then MAC Angel, which again, I'm so happy to have this again. It's such a pretty shade. So I have both of those on today. I feel like Angel, I can get pretty good precision just by itself. Like I don't feel like I need a lip liner with it. But if I want to mainly like even out my upper lip especially, I like to use a liner. So I have just a little bit of liner around the outsides of my lips just for the shape and just to kind of define my upper lip. And then I have Angel on. But I like it by itself too, even without the liner. This is an amazing formula, comfortable, it smells amazing. I love this shade, just kind of a neutral. It is a frost. I mean, it's a frost lipstick, right? It's one of the frost. Yeah, it's a frost, but it's not like it's metallic. It just has a nice kind of sheen to it. Beautiful. pinky shade. This is more on the brown side of neutral. This is more on the pinky side. And yeah, they're both pretty, and I think they pair well together. Good formula. This is a nice lip liner. Good formula that you can fill in your lips with it if you want to. They're good. All right, you guys, so those are all my favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.